starting to snap the ball 4 goals tonight. That is a 175-pound junior. Waylon McBride, who took the ball all the way to the 165 sophomore running back. The big guy in the middle is
everyone going tonight. We're going to go ahead and start this game, get it rocking and rolling. First, I'm going to announce the officials for the game. Brad Hartzog, referee. Seth Moschmeyer, umpire. Scott Schuker, line judge. Tim Value, head linesman, and Scott Anderson, back judge. We're going to go ahead and announce the starting lineup.
I'll take the defensive starters back up here and pass them along to you folks. Gets the start. He is a 140-pound tight end. Yes, laid in a lot of
first, for the visiting Twin Loup Wolves, we got Quincy Riker, number 1, weight 140 and a sophomore. Nolan Osborne, number 5, 125, a senior. Slate Michael, number 23, 190 and a junior. Archer Grint, number 30, 165 and a senior. Dakota Esmond, number 35, 225 and a junior. Garrett Schneider, number 44, 175 and a junior. Waylon McBride, number 46, 165 and a sophomore. Cade Bardoff, number 93, 215 and a senior. Coached by Mike Kojal, assisted by Levi Lincoln and Zane Young.
Jury's still out on Ainsley Litchfield, but they've impressed us in the times that we've seen them. But all across the district, there's some pretty big games going on.
And now for the hometown Samuel Stedford Knights. Kyle Cox, number 5, 140 and a freshman. Seth Scranton, number 12, 165 and a senior. Dane McCordy, number 22, 200 and a senior. Reese Dudemer, number 24, 195 and a senior. Caden Hakey, number 28, 180 and 11, or a junior, sorry. Drew McIntosh, number 30, 190 and a senior. Zep Wild, number 32, 210 and a sophomore. Andrew Furrow, number 40, 220 and a junior. Head coach by Josh Sinus, assisted by Tyson Cox, Andrew Christian, and Kate McCormick.
Defending state champions, the first team of players you can listen.
If everyone would rise and remove cover, we're going to go ahead and play the national anthem.
KC9 kickoff coming up next here on State Television. It's 8 p.m. football time here on the Thunderbird KBBN. Broken Bow, Nebraska. Jeremy Sharp and Gavin Higgins on the call with you here tonight from Dunning. Beautiful night for football. A little bit of a breeze. The flag is just getting a little bit of wind. Won the toss. They defer to the second half, so they will kick off. So that means we'll see the Loup defense first. They will work left to right. Those all whites with the maroon numerals and the black trim, black helmets with the twin logo on the side. St. Joseph with green tops, black pants, white numerals with the black trim. Going right to left as we kick off this football game. Feels like a Friday night because we're seeing football, but man, for a Thursday night, I don't know if Thursdays are normal. It's just a beautiful night in Central Nebraska, and we're ready for some football here. Kickoff coming from St. Joseph. We've already had the ball blown off of the tee, so that gives you an idea of just what Loup is doing. And we've got a player out there with a number that we don't have on our program, so we're off to a great start. So we'll track down the number of this mystery kicker as we work our way further into the broadcast, not on the program. And he puts his foot into it and sneaks
He is an exchange student from Spain. So he will be doing the kicking duties. I believe Coach Diana said somewhere talking that Googleness is unavailable today.
So here comes the twin Loup Wolf offense. One snaps it back. McBride gets the first carry of the game. Gets up for a good 4-yard gain on first down. Marking just short of a 4-yard gain. So second down.
Waylon McBride there with a gain of a couple. Going to be about 2nd and 7.
Right, of course, doing a lot of the carrying, a lot of the rushes for Twin Loup. 52 carries on the season already, and just short of 200 yards. Sort of tightly cross that threshold.
The simpler you keep it, the more it's going to
comes to the line again.
when they go to I was going to say, you're nothing simple about it. Nothing simple about
Right over the middle, he connects with Quincy Riker.
Osborne to Riker there.
Their side of the line.
Gonna be
Almost would call him a
pretty
slot
close to
receiver,
a
but he was
first
kind of
down.
in between the point where he was on the line, but kind of in the slot too. And he just ran up, found an opening, and did a little out route and got the first down out to the 25.
Of course, we've talked about this before. Twin Loup, in history, it repeated itself to be a running team, but they have liked to throw the ball around quite a bit here this season.
High formation for Loup, second man free.
run there by just a couple yards. Got gain tackle by
Passing for the Wolves, they passed it 32 times through 3 games, and if you're just tuning in and you're not super familiar with Sergeant football or Twin Loup football, 32 passes through 3 games is about 31 passes more than what we're used to seeing out of this football team. Osborne waits the snap. McKeel motion, goes to block on the left side.
like a loss of yards for the Wolves. Reese snuck in there.
Now the blocker went to the opposite side that McBride was going to run to. Judavern, power there was not hesitating, and he dropped him for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, trying to go with the advance in this direction, trying to draw St. Joseph from the far side of the field, but not fooled at all coming from that linebacker position, just blowing things out.
One split out near side is Quincy Riker. He has the lone catch for the Wolves so far.
You got it on, you got the line on.
McKeel in motion, snap back to Osborne, little out route to McBride. He's wrapped up and throws to just a 1-yard gain.
Looks like a short pass by the Wolves.
Over there
Stopped
for
again by Reese
Cypher, making the tackle as Drew McIntosh did a good job of shooting through and wrapping him up.
Gonna be
Now,
fourth
it's really moving
and
out
10.
that first down Negative play, like we talked about in the pregame. Sandhill Sedford got into the backfield, and now Twin Loup is going to have to punt.
Yeah, and they're going to have to fight this wind. It's going from the far side of the field, kind of catty corner, if you will, to kind of back toward us and to the right. So we'll see what happens with this one.
Kyle Cox back to receive it for Sandhill Sedford. And we found a fake, and this one was almost picked off.
Looks like a space for a safe punt attempt. Got broke up by Caden Hagee.
Well, I shouldn't say he
First and
wasn't
10,
able to get his
Sandhill
hands
Sedford
on it.
9.
He got his hands all over it. Just wasn't able to grasp it. But a lot of the aggression from Twin Loup. You know, you got to do something against a very talented Sandhill Sedford team. They tried to catch him off guard, and it was unsuccessful. So now, Sandhill Sedford's offense comes out, starts on the opponent's 25-yard line. I don't know if this is the best field position they've had all year long, but it's pretty darn good. And in motion is Picorni. Got play action. Puts the ball in the air.
Play action there resulted in a Zuderberg with a Picorni touchdown.
Sandhill Sedford going, oh, they're going to throw the ball around a little bit. As well, I mean, even though they've got so much speed and power in the backfield, you've got to be ready for it, and then all of a sudden you just hit the corner out of the back, and that's an easy touchdown pass. About as perfect way you can start the game if you're Sandhill Sedford.
So 9:42 mark, we'll see the 2-point conversion and I formation for Zuderburn and the Knights. Hand off to Hickman. He follows Picorni, and did he get there? He might have been stuffed. It's unsuccessful. So Twin Loup rallies on the 2.
Looks like it's going to be short. No good on the P18. Stopped by Twin
Where
Loup.
they score 6. 9:42 to go, first quarter. Sandhill Sedford on top. 6-0. Twin Loup. That was very close.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was something else on there. That's my fault. I didn't. That's really bad
Alvaro Farran.
You will, and you'll like it.
Farran?
Thank you.
Yes.
Farran, okay.
We're mispronouncing it.
Alvaro Farran back to kick for Sandhill Sedford. Hey, the big thing is we have his first name. Didn't have that to start the game, so Alvaro to put his foot into it. He does just that from the Sandhill Sedford 30, and he's got a foot. That's the win. He's
Got a really good foot, really good leg. Hard to punch that one across.
Kick. That'll be back to the end zone.
Defense is Sandhill
It'll be a
Sedford.
touchback.
Giving up 1 first down. They've also given up some points, so there are some shapes in the longer, but so far, trying to feel things out a little bit is Twin Loup. And see if they're able to maybe find a few more games.
You'll never see Twin Loup go completely away from the run. It's always been really good at sticking to the run even when they've had to throw against tough opponents. Let's see what they do here. They're going to get a jump from the defense. So they're going to get a free 5 yards here. And you know what? Those are probably some of the best yards that you can get against a tough opponent, the free ones.
Sandhill Sedford obviously trying to be
There'll be an
aggressive.
offside from the defense. So Twin Loup up by
Normal for them, but that's important to taps him on the head and just push the ball right over top of it.
Yep, he said right over the top of the ball and jumped to that one. In fact, he's already getting down in his stance now. We're thinking about this next snap a little bit. Same formation here for Twin Loup. McBride with lead off. There on the tackles. Ed Wild also coming up and helping him out. Was Ross Martindale. And
Run
Dave
right up the
Cordy
middle by
as well.
Slate Michael. Got a few yards on it. Going to be about 2nd and 4.
But now with the start right between the sticks after the flag against Sandhill Sedford, Twin Loup in a really good position here with 2nd down and 4.
And that's where you want to be against a tough opponent, a tough defense. Is short distance. You know, they've been really good in both games we saw of getting those short distance downs, but really going to have to try to fight there for those edges.
High formation for the Wolves, and this is going to be on the offense, I believe. If it's not, yep, it is on the offense. I saw Osborne's head move forward when he barked out the call, but I think Osborne and maybe one other player on the offensive line had a different snap count in their head than about
Looks like it's a
everybody
false
else.
start on Twin Loup.
So now that
If
5
we move
yards,
back
they
a
got
few
back to
yards,
three
it's going to be
on
about
first down,
second
goes
and
away,
9.
and they've got second down and a long 8 upcoming.
Yeah, I think they were trying to do the same thing as draw St. Sedford offside, or maybe have them sit on their heels a little bit, but that time just not quite the case. And hopefully we're not going to see what we saw last week. Lots of penalties between South Loop and Selma Myrna.
Here come the Wolves. Osborne with McKeel and McBride behind him. Drops back to pass immediately, feels pressure, gets it over the middle, and he reels it in. So Cade Bonworth, we saw him reel in some big catches earlier on this season. And he
Nice little
flourished with
pass
that
there
first
by
down
Cade
marker,
Bardow.
but that's a big
Receiving
yardage
on the
to
end of
pick
that.
up. Now they've got
It's going to be close. The first down going to be a little
Really good
short.
pass to him. A lot of pressure. Able to squeeze that one in there. Definitely one he had to scramble to try to keep that alive.
Reese Zuderburn came up and was right in the grill of Nolan Osborne, and he just scooted over to the side and calmly fired that one in there. Now he's got his team right on the doorstep of a first down. This is looking like a QB sneak, but we've got a flag that comes in before we're able to see what the play is. And see there, Coach. Yeah, they said on the defense. Yep, it is encroachment, so it will be a first down for Twin Loup.
Looks like Twin Loup gets the first down there.
The smallest
Set it
movement,
down.
but all it takes, you see it at every level, the defense moves. A lot of the time those offensive linemen are taught, you know, you move back, and that'll give us those yards. So Twin Loup moving up the field again. Their second first down of the ball game. And they'll sit at their own 30-yard line. Quincy Riker out near side, Slate McKeel on the far side. It's a snap right up the middle of the quarterback and giving a good push and a gain of 5 yards is Twin Loup. They snap the ball right into the hands of Rusty Oxford, who's in the
Looks like Osborne.
And
Osborne goes right up the middle there for a couple yards. Goes second 5.
Great push up front by that offensive line.
saw this a couple of weeks ago. And they played on. They moved Oxford in at quarterback every now and then. Keep you on your toes with that. Now Osborne back in at QB. He's got the I formation with McKeel and McBride behind him. Snap back, hands it off to McBride. He's got blockers, and he gets a good gain of 3. But again, third and management coming up for Twin Loup. Twin Loup is flirting with midfield.
Yeah, this is
Run up the middle there, stopped by McIntosh. Going to be about 3rd and 2.
Obviously, we just saw a game against Nolan, but it just looked like a team that's determined, and they've really been able to push that front line around.
St. Hill Suffolk scored at the 9:42 mark of this game. Now we tick inside of 7, and Twin Loup is just now crossing midfield. Handoff from Oxford to McBride, and he's stuffed. This is going to be a 1-yard loss. 4 of the 8 St. Hill Suffolk Knights.
Run right up the gun there by number 46, stopped by her, the St. Hill
St.
Suffolk Knights.
did really well last year is game tackling. You saw it there. Once one person gets a hold of you, it's very short on the tag before you stop 4 others right next to you.
Looks like the aggressiveness is going to continue for Twin Loup. As Osborne stays out there and he's looking at the plays on his wrist. Near side hash. He's going to have 3 wide receivers, and Bondorf is the one to watch, the 215-pound senior. And
Big stop there on 4th down by Peyton Mackey. Going to be 1st down, St. Hill Suffolk Knights.
before he's wrapped up and dropped.
yards, stopped by a bunch of Twin Loup goals.
We'll see, of course, three in the backfield. Hickman coming in, calling their sweep back, Coney, power back, Gracie from South blocking those positions last year, now under center. Back gradually. Step back to Hickman. Hickman is
Hickman takes it, gets maybe one, stop there again, but
They get the field and they forced it really put themselves in good positions offensively by having short yardage situations. And besides that one offensive play, this is what I go wrong with the sit downs.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of heart. They're going to play with their heart.
From behind, pitch play. Outside, and in front of them,
run to the outside there by Hickman, stopped by Richardson. Going to be about 4
from the 25-yard line.
and 2 blocker.
Needs to.
Rarely go for it this
Run outside there by Hickman. Going to be first down, Wolves.
But the simply playing yeah, they're a really, really good job here moving, finding those holes and making really sure tackles. But of course, he gets in the open space and you better be a little bit quicker than he is. He'll fly. But they're doing a good job of preventing him from getting to the outside. That's the reason why he's short. 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. We really played essentially the whole game on the left side. We have the whole game besides kickoffs on the left side of the field. McKeel in motion, hand off to the tackle. Loss on the play.
Run up the middle by, I think, McBride, stopped by Zuberberg.
Side edge of
Going to be just a little bit lost of a yard.
second down and 11.
That's the one thing that you're going to have to do is you got to get some blocks on those big ones. If you can get through that first front line of St. Louis Sedford, you've got a chance to maybe break something loose or pick up some big yards. But without making any blocks up front, it's going to be tough to stop them.
I feel like this play has Kitty Bottle written all over it. Second down and 11, he's lined up on the near side end. Osborne drops back to pass and he for pressure.
Osborne drops back, ends up getting sacked by Hakey and
coming in
Burrow.
was Drew McIntosh. But good pressure for St. Louis Sedford, and after turning it over themselves on downs, Twin Loup has only gone backwards in a couple of downs.
I feel like for Twin Loup, you got to have some quick hitters because Osborne hasn't had any time to do anything. And even though Rusty Oxford's been in there, it's kind of been the same story, just not a lot of time to let plays develop.
Osborne's still in there at quarterback. Drops back to pass and the pressure. Right away coming in and sacking him was Brady Dahlberg. And Twin Loup goes back.
Another drop back and another sack. Brady Dahlberg on that one. It's going to be fourth
The defense
and a long way.
so quickly. The receivers have not even hit their first break coming out of their routes. It is so fast that they do not have any time.
We'll see what the adjustments are the next time the Wolves touch the ball. Back to come away for Twin Loup is Caleb Richardson. He is smacked into as he gets his foot into this one, and the flag does come out. Gets a friendly roll out across midfield, and it bounces to the 38-yard line.
Got a punt down there, but we also got some long drain.
Not gonna matter. I'm guessing this is gonna be rough in the kicker because he got decked.
In the legs too, and kind of turned him in the air, and one of those ones where you're just really hoping that Richardson, the kicker, gets up without a hurt knee or something like that.
Going to be a personal foul against San Jose for Knights. Twin Loup gets the first down and
against the
gets to
Knights,
keep the ball.
especially with the slow start they've had in this one, only up 6-0.
Yeah, you know, that immediately, you know, you give the ball, you're about ready to get the ball back, you're making that aggressive play, but you kind of got to understand when you're making that turn, if you are not 100% sure you can your slap feel make that throw, and that's going to give fresh downs for turning. Really good.
So, yeah, 3 previous plays to that were stopped for losses on the play. So now Twin Loop's got to make that adjustment a little bit quicker. Osborne hands it off to McBride. That's a little bit of daylight. It's a gain of about 2.5. Second down and a long 7 coming up. As we
Run by
take inside
McBride
2
to the
minutes
left
into the
side.
first quarter.
Got a few yards there. Second.
D2 state runners up from last year. A little bit of a battle here in the first quarter. But it's mostly been because of Twin Loop's defense. It's been a defensive struggle between these two teams. St. Louis Centric's defense really controlling things. And besides the first and only passing play of the game for St. Louis Centric, Twin Loop has held them all too. Nice one opening for McBride, and can't make it to the first down yardage.
McBride on a good run again there. He's going to be close to
Touchdown.
sticks.
That's Scranton.
Scranton stopped him. Going to be just a
McBride,
little
I think, was
shy.
kind of surprised to see the opening when he came around the near side because he kind of stutter stepped, and that allowed Scranton to get over and make the arm tackle. But he probably could have gotten at least 10 more yards on that play if Scranton doesn't wrap him up there.
Yeah, he definitely came through the hole almost getting hit right away. I think you're right. You saw Scranton was surprised.
Earmark that play if you're the Twin Loop Wolves. Might want to come back to that one. One split out near side is Riker. Hand off for Oxford. Very good. Oxford handed it off to McBride, and they do signal first down. So
McBride
big
on
first
another
down
run
for
up the
Twin
middle.
Loop, and they are
Referee's giving the
officially
first down.
exactly
Stopped by
midfield with
Hayden.
30 seconds to go, first quarter.
They've been really pushing the ball well. The running game's been pretty successful for Twin Loop in spurts. They'll have a couple of good plays, and then all of a sudden they'll be backwards 10-15 yards, but definitely pushing that St. Hill Setford front line around.
Wolves definitely showing that they want to keep the ball out of the hands of the St. Louis Centric offense. They first touched the ball this quarter at the 4-minute mark, and now we're about to run out of first quarter time. Snap back to Osborne. It's a design keeper for the quarterback. He drops him for a 2-yard
Osborne
loss.
kept it with a little sneak to the outside.
5-yard gain.
Gonna sniff out Reese Zuderberg.
Didn't have the Jets that Zuderberg did. We go to the second quarter.
That's the end of
with
the first.
score remaining the same. St. Louis Centric 6. Second quarter action on the Thunderbirds. Kate, you know that. Burn 4 minutes off the clock. It feels like it's been weeks since we've seen the St. Louis Centric offense. 3 wideouts coming out of the first quarter break for Twin Loop. When the ball's on the ground and Osborne ball right on top of it. Loss of 1 on the play. but
Got a fumble on the
Osborne
play.
retains
Osborne
possession now.
picks it right back
A
up.
whale of a third down.
Gonna be about
upcoming.
third
down and 14. for the
Give or
Twin
take a
Loop.
14.
And long, third and long, second and long, not where you want to be if you're the Wolves. It's just, it doesn't been going well to the type of offense. It's been successful for you, running the ball, keeping it on the ground. That's been pretty successful. Now they've broken open a couple of good plays but it seems like St. Joseph is kind of keying in on those passing plays. They've been able to get to the quarterback pretty quickly.
And even the blitz that caught them off guard, like that QB bootleg, they just had the speed to close in on it when they were behind on the play. Osborne has some time to pass, tries to.
There by the youngster. Osborne drops back, tipped in the air. Brady Delbert comes down with it for the interception. It's going to be first down, St. Joseph Knights.
The defense is what gives St. Joseph the spark. Now we'll see if that carries on to the offensive side of the ball.
We're having a flashback to right back to himself as the interception, and like you said, sets up their offense in a great spot.
From the Twin Loup 24-yard line, here comes the offense of St. Joseph. Snap goes into the hands of Hickman from Zuderberg. He gets a gain of 5 up to about the 20-yard line.
Hickman goes left for a gain of 4 yards, stopped by Twin Loup.
Fourth carry. Trying to find some seams here. Does a good job of running with his head down, just trying to push the pile when he can. Obviously not the large back that Picorni is, but he breaks something free and it's going to be sitting in the end zone.
Zuderberg with the man to his right and his left. Picorni goes out to the left and blocks for Hickman, who gets close to first down yardage. And it's tough to tell from this angle. They do signal first down, so he falls right.
Hickman goes around the left for a first down.
At the 14 for St.
Out
Joseph.
the 15-yard line.
Supposed to knock it on the door. This is only the third time St. Joseph's offense has touched the ball, and we're approaching the 10-minute mark in the second quarter.
That's the problem with your offense. Sometimes if you score too quickly, is your defense has to be out there a long time. And right now, this is kind of what you would expect for St. Joseph for these 4 or 5, 6 yard chunk plays.
Handoff goes to Picorni. Picorni wrapped up and taken down by a few wolves, hopping right on his back like a backpack. Was Twin Loup.
Picorni to the right side, stopped by a herd of Twin Loup wolves. It's going to be about second and 7.
First carry for Danny Picorni was in the second quarter of this game.
Had a touchdown reception there. That was the only points on the board, though, there in the first quarter. 9:30 to go, first half. St. Joseph marching up the field. Zuderberg fakes it to Picorni, who I think thought he was actually going to get the ball. Man, Zuderberg, on those read plays, he is a wizard at waiting.
Zuderberg takes it right up the middle, stopped by
He's
McKeel.
fortunate to get a gain there,
Gonna be about
because Twin
third
Loup was all over him and
3
Dane.
or 4.
Yeah, there definitely was really no good option there. They kind of sensed one of the linebackers up front to get that hole from opening up. And it's a miracle they even got 2 out of that.
A little bit less of a drop here for Zuderberg, standing a little bit closer to the line with Hickman to his left and Dan to his right. It's a pass over the middle. The official was right where that play progressed. A lot of offenses won't draw the plays.
Pass from Zuderberg to Scranton is
And I gotta
incomplete.
say, this
It's going to be about
official,
4th
I
and
think he's
4.
probably 6'3" or 6'4", so it's not exactly working in your favor that you've got one of the tallest NSAA officials out there. But it falls incomplete. Big 4th down coming up here for St. Joseph and for Twin Loup.
Yeah, for Twin Loup, you've got to get a stop here, get him off the field. We know that St. Joseph can pick out the yards, and that should have been a touchdown. Hickman was wide open on the wheel route.
High formation for Zuderberg. Hand off to Hickman. He didn't get it. So St. Joseph snubbed again by the Twin Loup defense.
Hickman takes to the left side, gets stopped by the Twin Loup Wolves. It's going to be first down Wolves.
With the way Twin Loup's been stopping the run.
I would say so. They've been pretty successful at using that formation. I'm not sure if they've gone with the speed back. That's an interesting problem, but hey, these coaches know their players better than anyone here on this field. And I'm not going to question a man who took his team to the state championship last year, but this is one where you look back at the first half of this game and just kind of show why we struggle so much at getting some movement over the
High for Twin Loup. Oxford puts the ball on the turf, and now getting back to the line of scrimmage was one of the backs that somehow loss of about half a yard.
Run up the middle by McBride. Looks like little to no gain.
Looks like they
Second
gave
and
that.
10.
I think McBride was the one that picked it up. He loses about a half a yard, but outside of the sticks again, it's only a half yard, but Twin Loup just can't get offensive yardage at this point. And their defense, I mean, it goes without saying, their defense is keeping them in the game.
Yeah, the inability for St. Sedford right now to move the ball has really benefited Twin Loup. They're missing a spark on the offensive side.
Osborne, I formation. Snap is back. He wants to pass, has some time. Gets a full heave out of this one. Throws it about 30 yards in the air despite having Zuderberg.
Osborne drops back and launches it. Going to be an incomplete pass.
I've been impressed a few
Third and
times
10.
in the games we've seen Nolan Osborne throw the ball. I think in D2 football, he might be able to throw the ball further than anyone in the state while getting tackled. Because that happened to him in Nolan too. That was a pass, I think, back then that he completed the bottom, if I remember right.
Yeah, he's got a heck of an arm. I'm not sure he hasn't had any time to try to 6 feet and throw. That's even more aggressive than he.
Slate McKeel stands behind Osborne. He's going to get the pitch. Waylon McBride out there blocking. There's a good positive play for Twin Loup, but they're unable to pick up the first down. Get to within 4 yards of it though. 4th down upcoming. Twin Loup deep in their own territory. We'll see.
McKeel goes to the outside.
Looks like the punt
Stopped
team's
by
going to come
a
in.
couple of St.
Which I'm not
Sedford Knights. Going to be
surprised by
about
because
4th
Twin
and
Loup's
4.
defense has really been getting in at the right time.
Yeah, and it's been really tough for St. Sedford, but I do like that play call, trying to get that edge. And I couldn't tell who the lineman was that nearly picked up the ball as soon as he beat the ball to McBride. So that progresses forward.
Back to punted away is Cale Richardson. Last time he punted, he was roughed, and that gave Twin Loup new life on that possession. St. Sedford bounce, and finally a Twin Loup Wolf touches it.
Punt there by Twin Loup.
He touched it up.
It's going to be a first down, St. Sedford
They
Knights.
didn't blow the whistle at that point. They waited until it went back inside the 35, but let's go up to the 36. So the Wolves get a little bit of breathing room, but kicking at this wind, even though it's a crosswind across the field, it certainly doesn't help us.
Lee Kyle Cox is the quarterback now. He is. Freshman's going to step up and to the line as well. Get some sticks there backwards.
Kyle Cox, the 140-pound freshman, comes into the game for St. Sedford. He's been a big name for them on defense. He leads the team in tackles. We'll see what he can do on offense. Hands it off to Paconi. Paconi breaking tackles. Tackles being missed. And Paconi gets 9 on first down. We're going marking closer to an 8-yard gain.
Hand off for Corney right up the middle.
And Dan Paconi
Gain of about 7 yards.
I think that's the
Second
English
and
message.
4.
Give me the ball.
Shoulder shrugs and clap, and all of a sudden it's I ran over a few fighters. They might be kind of changing our defense a little bit to maybe give Zuderberg a break as he's back in.
Hickman out near side, Scranton on the far side. They do a hard count and get the jump. Giving a little bit of a hop out of his stance was Stetson Votto for Twin Loup. And Stetson, he's no stranger to getting into the backfield. And been that jump that he thought was going to get him there. Had 3 sacks.
Looks like encroachment on the defense there. Going to be a first down, St.
Stetson
Sedford.
on the year, 4 sacks, 6 tackles for loss. That time, he was running a first down on the job.
If you're Twin Loup in fairness, I want to this offense as well.
Zuderberg back in quarterback, Hickman in motion, he's on the toss, but the ball's on the ground. Now Zuderberg's got to make something out of it. He does, he's inside the 5 and into the end zone. But he's got a flag on the field. And
Looks like a little miscommunication there for a touchdown, but we do have flags. It is going to go against the St. Sedford Knights. He's going to move it back a few yards. Ren. Good for
Under 6 to go.
10 yards or so. Going to be about 2nd and 5.
He's facing some pressure coming at him from his body side and just delivers a strike on the sideline. Nice little pass there. I believe Zudaban's just on the side. He's got a block on his still in there. Quarterback hands it off to the corner. Really block. The corner breaking tackles inside the 5. And it's not going to find him with 3.5 yard line. First down for St. Louis Thetford.
McCorney to the right side, stopped by McKeel and a couple more twin loop wolves. Going to be 1st and goal.
You see the effect of this. He gets hit right away, but doesn't let him stop. Cox stays in there. QB doing a great job. Be in a hurry to get your starter back out. Look at that butt stop. He's got strength in the line. Hands it out to the corner. Runs into Bottlorf and knocks down to the 1 yard line. Bottlorf was getting blocked by 2.
McCorney to the right side again. About a yard or two. Still 2nd and goal.
Through both of them and just get enough of a shove on McCorney that he was able to get the knockdown. So 2nd down and goal from the 1 coming out for St. Louis Thetford. Took under 5 minutes to go. First down.
Yes,
Scrambling in that front position.
we've watched him for his quick.
McCorney into the end zone from 1 yard out. And it's 6 more on the board.
McCorney to the left side. Did get in for the touchdown.
Agree with me when I say that took a little bit longer than they thought it would be. But it's 12-0 St. Louis Thetford. They're looking for 2 more.
And it's just kind of felt like
No, it's
St.
not
Louis
better.
Thetford
Trish
sluggish to start.
says it's a lot better.
I'll tell you what,
She said it was really loud on one side and not
pretty
on the
good.
other.
A little bit smaller than Zudaban, obviously, but still a really good weapon.
Cox back to pass and he finds the
Cox to Hakey for the 2-point conversion is good.
St. Louis Thetford 0. The Wolves up to Loup. Well, if you like offense, this is not the 8-man game for you. It's 14-0 St. Louis Thetford as we creep closer to halftime here in Dunning. The sun has gone down, it's really cooled off, and that breeze is really refreshing now. Crowd has slowly worked its way up.
First 8-man. Would it even be 8-man football if you didn't have like 100 people standing along the sideline?
Kick is off for St. Louis Thetford coming up on the 15-yard line and picking it up for St. Louis. Good job by Clinton, the up man, being really aware. A lot of the times, the up man
Riker ends up getting that ball and taking it a couple yards with Rhett McFadden on the tackle. First down
line
Wolves.
is where Twin Loup will start.
And right now their offense needs every yard they can get. They've had some opportunities, been able to get it on the edge and a couple of pass plays across the middle, but the Knights have really keyed in on that one here as we roll toward the end of the second quarter.
Twin Loup looking for something offensively to try to put some points on the board with 4:30 to go. Osborne, pitch play to McBride. Looking for
McBride with the run to the left side, stopped there by a couple St. Louis Thetford Knights for a loss of 1 or none.
And missed who took the legs.
It looked like Corny come out on the near side, kind of along with a couple different, but man, he took his legs out. About the time that his legs come out from underneath of him, 2 Knights just had him on his back and drove him into the ground.
It's one of those plays where if I showed you the replay of the first 2 seconds of the play and asked you how many yards you thought it went for, you'd probably say 5 or 6. And then I fast forward about 2 more frames, and you say, okay, it went for a 1 yard loss, which it did. Osborne back to pass, has a little bit of time. He gets his paw on it and knocks it down before he can get it out to Quincy Wright.
Pass from Osborne was deflected. Going to be about 3rd and 11.
6th pass for Osborne, and as I mentioned, they like to throw the ball around, and Osborne does a good job of trying to find some receivers, but there hasn't been anywhere. First off, he didn't know where to go with the ball. Secondly, he's had to run for his life for this first half.
Osborne over getting the play from Coach Kogel, and I think we're going to see a timeout here. And Coach Kogel kind of gives a smile and does take a timeout. With 3:41 to go, we'll take a timeout as well here on the radio.
Got a timeout by Twin Loup.
14-0 over. Back after this. Welcome back to Dining. Happy Thursday night again. Jeremy Schultz and Gavin Higgins with you here on the Thunderbird KBBN. Beautiful night for some football. This is just the start of the broadcast. For the next 3 days, of course, tomorrow we talk about Broken Bow being all we have. We've got a matchup with the defending C2 champions. Word comes in at 2-1. Broken Bow yet to lose this year at 3-0. That's going to be a heck of a game. It'll be here on KBBN and KCNI tomorrow night. And we've got a flinch, and that's just unfortunate for Twin Loup. Osborne came out and had an offensive lineman flinch on the snap count. They were trying to gain 45 yards, and especially after taking the timeout.
It's going to be a false start by Twin Loup. Going to move them back to about 3rd and 16.
They have the ability to pick up that 3rd and 10, kind of a 3rd and 11 area, but maybe you start to back outside of the 15-yarder, and all of a sudden you're just hoping that maybe you can get something to pick up maybe half of that.
3rd and 15 for Twin Loup. Inside 4 to go here. Riker going to go out and block for McKeel. McKeel swings through, gets a gain of about 5. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That's not going to be near.
McKeel to the outside, picks up 5 yards there.
3:30 to go.
Going to be about
Just
4th and 11.
14, which I think if you tell Twin Loup that coming into the game, with 3 minutes to go first half, that you're down 14-0, I think they're pretty happy with that. St. Hillsepper's still not really sure what Twin Loop's going to do here. Osborne kind of floating around that 20-yard line. I think they're just going to let some time tick down, take a timeout, and then let the mystery continue out of the timeout.
Definitely don't want to give the ball back to St. Hillsepper with too much time.
Now the timeout is called.
Got another timeout by Twin Loup.
On the first half clock, St. Hillsepper 13, Twin Loop 0. We'll keep it here. I mentioned Broken Bow and Word tomorrow night. We'll be here on KBBN and KCNI. That sets up a Saturday, which have the Huskers with their hands full. Top 5 team, Oklahoma. It's great to have that rivalry back on your KBBN 95.3. Everything came together in one game at one time. Kickers off for Twin Loup. Hickman retreating, picks it up, goes into
Hickman receives the punt and takes it all the way back. Touchdown, night. McCordy up the middle. The 2-point conversion is good.
The St. Louis Centford Knights put one on the board, a 59-yard punt return by Trey Hickman. One that could have been about a 50-yarder, but he had to retreat 9 yards. It was rolling on the ground, and by the times on special teams, you think, oh, this is great, he's having to retreat, but if you don't recover in time, he made that cut across the field, picked his blockers perfectly, and scored. So 22-0 is the score. St. Louis Centford over Twin Loup. Wolves getting ready to receive again, and we've got this play going dead. Oh, he didn't have his helmet buckled, so Alberto gets his helmet buckled up and gets ready to kick it away. I don't think I've seen him on offense or defense. Are they going to have to send him out, have someone else kick it? Dang. The poor guy missed out on a kick, came over to go to school in Central Nebraska, didn't put the chin strap on. Why do I feel like he's not going to live that one down? Now the ball blows off the tee.
That's one thing, though. You come across and this may be the first time he's ever set foot on a football field, and he's done a really good job. Just unfortunately, one little mistake.
Only touchback so far is what he's kicked. His Dalton puts his foot into it, and this one was all the way down to the 1-yard line, picking it up there, and the
Glendy receives the kick. Al Cox takes him down. First and 10.
Glendy made most of it. Up to the 14 from the 1. St. Louis Centford doing a great job on special teams pursuing. Now if you're Twin Loup, what you got to do here at the very least is burn this final 2:35 off the clock. As much as you would love to advance it up the field and have a chance at a score before the first half, cannot even punt it away because you saw what happened the last time on special teams with Hickman. Osborne, quick swing pass out to Riker. Riker gets a couple of moves and gets about 1 yard on the
Osborne to Riker there on the right side. Picks up a few yards. Going to be about 2nd and 9.
That's a tough pass to make, too. When you're talking, you got to get that snap, make sure your shoulders are completely turned to the sideline, and snap it over there. You've seen St. Louis Centford try to shoot those routes, and you can kind of see it coming, but that's a really, really good throw.
Split out near side for Twin Loup is Keegan Stroll. Slate McKeel and Quincy Riker out far side. Rusty Oxford in there. Quarterback. It's going to be a
Oxford runs it right up the middle, stopped immediately by 2 St. Louis Centford Knights. About 3rd
and you're approaching
long
that
9.
thing that we talked about just moments ago. Twin Loup's got to get a first down here. Scary to punt it away. And even if you're able to cover on special teams, anything more than about 1 second on the clock is, well, even 1 second is a little bit much for this offensive St. Louis Centford. You see what Twin Loup draws up. 2 wide out far side, 1 wide out near side. Osborne actually has some time, but putting his hand on it from behind with Dahlberg. Great job.
Osborne drops back. Looks like he was knocked away by someone.
Got blocked back behind the quarterback.
Going to be
but you know
4th
what they
down.
say, as a defensive lineman, you can always affect the play, and he just swiped his paw through there and knocked it on the ground. And Osborne had no chance but to fall on top of it for a 2-yard loss.
That's a really good job defensively for St. Louis Centford in the secondary. It's a good time to take a timeout if you're St. Louis Centford, probably get the ball back. But there was nowhere for him to throw. He had one tiny option with Riker on the far sideline, but I mean, it was going to be a tight window to fit it in.
we're talking about the amount of time that Osborne has had to pass on the majority of plays. The times that he's dropped back, and I've said in my play-by-play, that he has time to throw, then the defensive backs cover it up, and there's nowhere to throw. It's just a bad 1-2 there. You either have no time to throw it and you're getting sacked, or you have time to throw it and you have nowhere to go with it. Just kind of puts you in one of those situations as quarterback where you just have no idea what you're going to run just every time.
For San Jose, they really haven't seen anyone on a blitz either. It's just been kind of the front three, front four that have just gotten back there and forced those turnovers.
Trey Hickman and Kyle Cox back to receive the punt. A little bit of a jump there for St. Louis and an offensive lineman does move for Twin Loup. So this is going to be against the Knights. So good Twin Loup.
Looks like we got
a bit more yardage here on this.
encroachment or offsides on San Jose for Knights. Brings it a little closer, but it's still about 4th and 7.
First down yardage. They need that to happen 2 more times. But might not be worth a couple of hard snap counts. This time the ball is snapped back, jumping up and receiving it and punting it away for Twin Loup is Carol Richardson. This one gets a good Twin Loup bounce. That's exactly what they needed. And it will be down at the 23-yard line. St. Joseph will start in their own territory.
Nice punt there. That's too many yards for me to add up. But it's going to be about 1st and 10.
We'll see what they can make of it with 51 seconds on the clock.
It was really good coverage too by Twin Loup.
Well, I wasn't going to say that.
Talking about hunters, you don't want to line drive right into the receiver's hands. You want something that hangs in the air that gives them time to cover first off Hickman, and then obviously making sure that you down the ball as well.
Scranton split out near side. Hickman in motion. Little shovel pass out to him. And he's going to get out to the 31-yard line. He gets shoved out there. 6 seconds off the clock.
Hickman to the right side.
Signal set for
I think just shy of the first
but
down.
Pylon over there, and those markers are about as insignificant as you could think right now.
That goes down to some pass as well. He did not hand it off, correct?
Didn't hand it off, just kind of pushed it forward, and Hickman received it.
9 yard, 5 inches.
St. Hill Central. Same exact play here. Hickman in motion. This time they go to the 10.
Corner goes to the left side all the way, but there is a couple flags on the play.
The field, and this is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the end of the play by DeCorney. That's a bullet in the foot of the St. Joseph Knights. Definitely unnecessary. We've got another flag, back at the 34-yard line, back where the play originated, which Gavin is seeing as forward. So we've got about 25 yards worth of penalties against St. Hill Sedford on this one.
Yeah, something like that. I should mark off that holding first and then the taunting to tack on to the end of it. Oh, they were both live balls, so they're actually backing up.
It's going to be a holding against Sandal Zephyr. Going to move them back. A good job.
Which the block that
Still believe it
Scranton
stays
had
the
inside
second
the
down.
5-yard line, I thought was a pretty darn good block. And in fact, I think everyone wearing green here in attendance thought that second flag was for Picorni waving goodbye to the defender. But the only people that did not feel that way were the gentlemen wearing black and white stripes tonight. So that saves some yardage for St. Hill Sedford. They could have been backed up another 15 from where they're at right now at the 24.
It's good. 36 seconds on the clock doesn't seem like a ton of time, but when it took him 15 to run the whole length of the field.
Zuderburn with Picorni to his right. He's going to go out and block for Zuderburn. It's a design quarterback run. He's not going to go anywhere. So St. Hill Sedford trying to
Zuderburn to the right side, stopped by about 3 Twin Loup Wolves. Going to bring up third down.
And 10 coming up. 26.6 shows on the clock. And Coach Dinas wants to talk things over. He's kind of running his hands through his hair and giving a big scratch and kind of trying to figure out what to do now. He's got his team in a perfect position. Had 57 seconds to go in the first half. Plenty of time to get up the field with this offense, but haven't been able to get anything going. Just kind of self-inflicted wounds.
Some good yards to run the same exact play. Yeah, this time you fake the Hickman, you hand it off to the corner. Twin Loup was so overshifted. I'm not even sure, obviously the first holding I just had wasn't necessary. He was way away from play, and obviously the down the goal line didn't matter. But those are things that, as the season progresses on, you can't have those. You have those self-inflicted wins in close games. It's going to be like
And last year, St. Joseph did a really good job as they got deeper into the season. Those penalties did go away. They played really clean football down the line and into the playoffs. Were hardly penalized in the playoffs. That shows you that it's all right between those ears of yours. All in mental game to not commit those penalties. Good run with the corner to his right. Hickman in motion again, coming near side. They fake it to both of them, running right up the middle. Shoestring tackle by Rusty Oxford, and
Zuderman goes to the right side. Looks like took down by Osborne. It's going to be first and 10.
The chains, and St.
Timeout,
takes a
Sandra
timeout. So no timeouts left for St. Joseph for 19 seconds on the clock. What's the play call coming out of the break here?
I don't know, they ran the same thing 4 times in a row. That jet sweep, the first one, Hickman picks up 9. The second one is a touchdown, brought back to penalty. The third one was a 1-yard loss. And now you pick up 22 yards, something like that, off of that play. Do you change it? 19 seconds left, you got a lot of options. And we've also seen that run up across the sideline on the near side, wide open.
Like you think back to the first offensive play for St. Joseph as well. They had Thorny go on the out route, find himself wide open for a long touchdown pass. So sure there's some pages in the playbook that Coach Dinas is flipping back to right now. The 35-yard out and 19 seconds on the clock page of the playbook. Looks to be the same play again though. Scranton near side. Hickman split out to the far side. In motion, comes across here. And this time, pass across the outside is going to be incomplete. We're looking for Drew McIntosh.
Zuderman to McIntosh is incomplete. Going to bring up second down.
It's a play you can live with though. I mean, it's got to be quick. He was facing some pressure, just a little bit overthrown in a pretty tough angle it's going to be at anyway. But falls incomplete, like no harm there. You still got plenty of options for your second down and 10.
Really close to best case scenario there because it would have been tackled pretty quickly. I'm guessing only 3 seconds off the clock, and they have no timeouts to stop it if he would have been tackled in bounds. Zuderman, option to the left, he shoots it, has himself a first down, but down there to the 24-yard line.
Zuderman up the middle, going to be a first down.
And then it's going to be moving. St. Louis Sedford is ready to snap the ball. And the whistle is made. 8 seconds to go, and they spike the ball there. I heard field goal from here, Coach Dinas. Wants to get Alvaro in there. They got to give him a little bit of juice after not being able to kick that last kickoff from not having his helmet strapped up. And I noticed, I looked over here a little bit ago, he's had that helmet on ever since he wasn't able to kick that kickoff. So he's been ready for this. This would be a 40-yard field goal for Alvaro, a foreign exchange student at St. Louis Sedford. Zuderman, the hold, and he puts it.
Looks like it was just short on that long field goal attempt.
He could have thought he just missed the game winner. He's getting some props from his teammates. They're all telling him, hey, it's perfectly okay not to hit a 40-yard field goal in 8-man football. That was amazing. Would have been good from 39 even. So now, Twin Loup will get the ball at their own 15-yard line and anticipate we'll see one snap of the ball and then we'll go into halftime. 22-0 is the score. Coach Stein is telling St. Louis Effort to just play a little bit of prevent defense. Funny business is going to be allowed here. As McBride takes the handoff up the middle.
Run up the middle there, and that looks like that will be the first half. With your St. Louis Effort Knights 22, Twin Loup 0.
Backs on him and some padding.
We do have a little special surprise for us here tonight. Once they get out there, we'll start our introduction. Bringing Corey Anderson out on the field was former coach Reggie Smith and his father, Steve Anderson. But who we have here tonight is Corey Anderson. He just got inducted into the Football Hall of Fame, the 8-man. Don't give him too much praise, I'd still whoop him. But here we go. In the mid-1980s, Corey was a standout running back and linebacker while leading the Panthers on a run to the state finals in 1985, where he finished as a runner-up. His dominance on both sides of the ball, including 1,000 yards rushing and 39 tackles in one game, helped him achieve multiple honors during his prep career, including First Team All-Conference, First Team All-State, Loup Valley Male Athlete of the Year in both 86 and 87. After his senior season, Corey was selected to play in the 8-man All-Star Game and Western Nebraska All-Star Game, where he was named the game's most valuable defensive player. Corey then moved on to Chadron State College, where he became the Eagles' all-time leading tackler with 398 career stops, and had the linebacker record of 17 career turnovers, 9 fumbles, and 8 interceptions. He was named to the All-State Chadron team 3 times by the Omaha World Herald, as well as being recognized by an NAI Division II First Team All-American in 1990. Since then, Corey has been named to both the Chadron State College All-Century Team and the Chadron State Athletic Hall of Fame. The NEMFCA is honored to now welcome him to the 8-man Football Hall of Fame, class of 2021, inducted in June 19 of 2021. Congratulations, Corey Anderson.
not the fastest. They still come out here and play just with so much heart and passion. It's incredible to watch.
Second half coming up here on KBBN. St. Joseph 22, Twin Loup nothing. Now St. Joseph, if you remember back to the beginning of the game, they won the toss and they deferred to the second half. And another thing that does, Gavin, is when you have a slow start, like St. Joseph did in this one, you get to come out, you know that your offense gets the ball right away after you have those halftime discussions. Those things that Coach Dynas told his team don't go away.
We got to switch sides there, fellas. We're back
there and play defense. He literally
second
just
half
told them
about to start. Looks like Twin Loop's going to kick it away.
Hoping that those things stuck with his team so they can get off on the right foot here on offense.
Yeah, go back to the second half. We cannot have the chance to be up big, but we shot ourselves in the foot too many times, and that's what kind of kept them in this game.
And it's an onside kick for Loup, and Dahlberg comes down with it and gets walloped by the
Little onside kick there by Twin Loop. Brady Dahlberg uses his hands and gets on.
Not a bad kick, kind of squibbed up, and that was a good job by Dahlberg of staying back, waiting to see what happens with the ball. And really, if you're Twin Loup, you gave it a shot, you still kick the ball into your opponent's territory. Best case scenario, you probably got him 20 yards back. So, no harm, no foul. Now they've just got to dig in on defense again against this St. Joseph's offense. Looks to get going here in the second half.
I'm actually
Zuberg hand off to Hickman, who's wrapped up.
Hickman to the left side, stopped by a couple of Twin Loop Wolves there. So we're about second and 6.
There were some chances of severe weather kind of in this area in the northeast, but Nebraska weather is so unpredictable.
Last I read, it was a 70% chance.
Same as a chance.
There it is. Zuberg on formation, the corner behind him, the beat back is Hickman. Will be a handoff to Hickman, goes for the far side. Big block on Riker by Picorni there, and Hickman fights back to the yardage. Taking the edge out of the game.
Hickman goes out left, bounces off a couple tacklers. I believe it's going to be a first down, San Jose.
9 yards on that play. First down inside of Twin Loup territory after 2 offensive plays.
The whole thing though springs because of danger points block. He actually came back to make that block, prevent that catch-up tackle there. Did a really good job, and I'm not sure you want to take a block anytime for big 40 down.
Back to the eye for St. Joseph, another give to Hickman. He's got a man in front of him. He's wrapped up there after a gain of about 8. Good short tackle by
Hickman goes to the right side, gets a couple yards, tackled by Richardson there. Maybe about second and 3.
Playing safety for the Wolves. Comes up and makes that tackle.
Hickman made him earn it too. So that was a lower the shoulder, big collision. You mentioned it. Just being a sure tackler against this team is probably 90% of how you can prevent those big breakout plays.
A long 2 yards on second down on this play. Zuberg hands it off to Picorni. He's got those 2 yards and more. He's going to run into the end zone. He's inside the 5.
Picorni goes left for a long touchdown there.
And it's a score for St. Joseph. 4 plays on that drive, and they get all the way into the end zone for 6.
That's just when you're the defense, and you just sit there and get peppered with Hickman, just that speed trying to catch up to him and making those big tackles. He goes out, you put Dana's tailback, and all of a sudden, now you got to try to stop an absolute power back.
Zuberg, the pitch to Hickman. He's just going to race for the pylon and easily win that battle.
Hickman goes left for the 2-point conversion, and it is good.
Nice over Wolves here. Back after this, he'll over the third quarter. What you got for distance on that?
26 yards.
would say whatever Coach Stein has said at halftime stuck because St. Louis Sedford came out. They threw some big blocks, and their offense looked like it was running on all cylinders there.
And it's just, they ran the same play. There was no difference in it. You just change your backs about halfway through, and you just keep on punching it about as well as you can do if you're an offense for St. Louis Sedford.
I believe that's Glendy back there to receive it for Twin Loup, and he's coming back
Olivero with the touchback.
Another great kick for Olivero for St. Louis Sedford. He should be. With this crosswind, that's a whale of a kick, and you've got a storm coming in. There's all kinds of wind. I mean, the kid with the crosswind almost knocked home the first 40-yard field goal I've ever seen in 8-man football. So, got a toe on it. And that's certainly something St. Louis Sedford is going to love as it gets into playoff time as they work their way into the postseason. Offense time for Twin Loup, and it does not start the right way. We've got movement on the line, and we've got Bauer.
Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Wolves. Still stays first down.
You saw that again with Nebraska and Buffalo. Those of you who watched, right before that snap, that defensive line will shift sideways, and that can cause you to kind of panic in your mind a little bit and force you out of your stance, and that's exactly what Knights did.
Full focus is needed at all times by offensive linemen, which is crazy to think about because they're making a collision with the man right across from them every snap of the ball. Handoff here is going to go for negative yardage for McBride. Osborne hands it off to him. Third down.
Right to the right side.
Coming up.
Looks like a little no gain. It'll be second 16.
Second down, excuse me. The penalty was on the last play. So second and 16 coming up as we tick inside the video here in the third quarter. The adjustments were made for St. Louis Sedford offensively. I've yet to see what adjustments were made for Twin Loup. Osborne hands it off. McBride's got some room, tries to break a tackle.
McBride to the left side, got a heck of a hole there. Went for a good distance before being brought down. Really about third and 7. Over to the right side, stopped by a few single Sedford defenders. Gonna be fourth down. There, it's going to be first and 10 on about the 40-yard line, it looks like. Pickman to the left side, stopped by a couple Wolves there. It's going to be first down.
The biggest thing to know when he gets the ball, the closest person that was unblocked for Twin Loup was about 10 to 15 yards away, closest to us. Green jersey wall is what got him to that 10-yard line. And you can get those blocks into the second
Hickman around the left side once again. Going to be another first down.
And you know what? You look at the stat sheet of this St. Louis Sudford team, and if you don't know what we know about the St. Louis Sudford team, you would think, goodness, you know, stats aren't all that impressive. If you think to their games, they've played either a quarter or a half, or barely 3 quarters in these games, and they're still putting up amazing scoring, really rounding their opponents. I formation again, Zuberman hands it off to Hickman. He's got Ballinger and Corny out in front of him. Hickman down to the 2-yard line. First down.
Hickman around the right side once again, stopped by Richardson and Riker.
2-yard line, they mark him at the 2-yard
Second and about 1.
When you talk about the stats for St. Louis Sudford, it's one of those things, maybe they're saying that in the corner. I mean, you had to live under a rock last year if you didn't know what Dave Picorni was doing. I think half the state was there in Chicory's football game of the last 5 years was played. Hickman gets the handoff and it's a 2-yard touchdown run.
Hickman goes up the gut, going to be a touchdown, St. Louis 6.
0 over Twin Loup. Now, if you didn't know the name Dave Picorni from the football last year, I'm sorry to be so harsh, but I don't know what you were doing. Stats do not matter. I guarantee you can talk to any kid on this team, and they will tell you I do not care about individual stats. It's unfinished business for us. We got to make it back to the efficiently. High formation for the 2-point attack. Hand off to Hickman, and he walks into the end zone and touch.
2-point conversion is good.
7:02 to go here in the third quarter. And Gavin and I certainly did not need all of this. We kind of predicted rain for the next 10 to 15 minutes. I do see lightning off in the distance, but no rain. So, believe it or not, none of the administrators are looking that direction.
I do want to thank another one of our great sponsors, Fort County Heating and Air. Owners Brian Hogg and Austin Cox serve the area with a combined 20 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They provide free estimates and 24-hour service. They'll be there for you when the cold weather hits and there to help you prepare for the warm weather. Fort County Heating and Air, 722-258.
Alvaro gets ready to put his foot back into it for St. Louis Sudford. Had a great night kicking the ball. Been all touchbacks, right? Kickoffs?
Not all of them. I think we had
Maybe one return. He puts his toe into it again. This one going to be picked up at the half-yard line. Bringing it back for Twin Loup and shutting a running tackle at the 18 and going all across the 20 was the freshman Aaron Grundy. I think that's probably a couple of
Wendy on the return there, takes it up to the right side for a nice gain. It's going to be first and 10.
The 22-yard line is where Twin Loup will start looking for something that works.
You know, just going back to kind of what we mentioned about Denver Corny, they of course had to live with him in the backfield last year because of Hickman's injury and had a ton off the ground. But you know, he also has that ability. He's a big guy. He's a phenomenal rodeo athlete. He knows when to throw blocks, and he's physical up front and makes sure that whoever's running the ball has those open lanes. It's just the type of player that he is, and he's when you turn it off from Ellis, guaranteed to get a minimum of 6 yards every play.
Quincy Riker in motion comes across the play. Now the pass play is going to fall short of the intended receiver.
Osborne pass goes incomplete, going to be second down.
Connect with him. But he had the time, and if the connection would have been there on the route, that's probably the first pass that we've seen tonight where Osborne has been able to step into it.
Over the 35-point mostly. Clock rolling now. And, you know, there's been moments where Twin Loup has really kind of found their groove, and they've been successful on plays here and there. They just haven't been able to get enough of them in a row to really make it that game.
McKeel skates to the left of Osborne. Riker comes through, gets the handoff on the street.
Riker on the left side there for a nice little gain. Going to be about third,
Upright on his
6.
back like a backpack. And 4-yard gain there for Riker, but that's about it.
His first carry, by the way, for Twin Loup. Usually kind of sits in that slot receiver wideout position, but you've seen him. He's got some speed. If he can get that edge, he's a tough one to catch.
3rd down and 6 for the Wolves. Same formation. Riker in that slot position. McHugh to the left to the quarterback Osborne. Riker comes through at 52 this time. Osborne steps into it and finds a receiver to hold on to. He can. I think he pinned it right between his thighs.
Looks like Osborne to stroll there. Nice hands bobbled around. They ended up bringing it in. It's going to be a first down.
He caught it with his chest initially, and then it skirted down to his thighs. And by the time he was brought to the ground, he was about 2 yards back from where he started. The forward progress started when he had it at his chest, and he was tackled with it between his knees. So great job there and great control by Keegan Stroll, 125-pound senior.
That's incredible concentration. You can see that thing almost rolling down his chest. And he's trying to rip it loose, but he's on the job holding onto it.
Near side is Archer Grant, who goes out on the route.
Got a fumble on the play there, recovered by Sandal center Drew McIntosh. First down.
A lot of time, Drew hops right on top of it. That's unfortunate for next season. That was the first time we've really seen them move the ball forward. Seems like they figured something out.
You want better help, you can have to
Yeah. Now that's just one of those miscommunication. It's a read option, so he's trying to read what to do there. And does he pull it out? Does he leave it in?
Under the 20-30, it's a quick hitter to the corner. He shoves one man away after a gain of 5. He's finally tackled by 6 Twin Loup Wolves right at the 25-yard line.
The corner right up the middle there, stopped by a gang of Twin Loup Wolves. Going about second, long 5.
Some of the starters still in. But you got to remember that a lot of these starters didn't get a play this week against Moore because of injuries that were basically forced to go to their TV very, very early. And so just trying to get some playing time, and I think that almost speaks more volumes to Loup than anything, just their ability to be physical.
Snap back to Zuckerberg, hands it off to Hickman. Hickman makes one man miss. Kind of an over pursuit there by Riker.
Hickman goes around to the left side there. I think it's going to be just shy of the first down.
Coming over there and helping him was Rusty Oxford over on that far side of the defense as we tick inside the 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 3rd down and about half yard coming up for St. Louis Setford. Clearly no hurry to snap the ball. Like you said, this is an opportunity maybe to try some plays out that we haven't had a lot of chances to try so far here. Just kind of show some things up as you work your way further into the season. And really, some of these guys, this might be some of the first third quarter action they've seen this year. Loup had the handoff to the corner. Leans forward and gets it, but the initial push was there from the defensive line of Twin Loup.
The corner up the middle, stuffed there, ran away by McKeel. Just enough for the first down, though.
Staying hard, just not falling forward.
We figured out last year that up until the championship game, I'm not sure that he fought back with the pass. Maybe especially he is just so physical, and of course, just if you've never seen a rodeo, which probably was the first time I saw a rodeo was this past weekend with the Brook Bow. Phenomenal.
High formation for Zuckerberg. Snap is back. The corner goes out. Leap blocks for Hickman, but he goes away from the block. Tiptoes the sideline. Somehow finds room and falls inside the 5-yard. Big run.
Hickman around the left side, scoots and scurries his way to a first and goal.
Inside the 5, and St. Louis Setford knocking on the door again. They'll have one snap before we go to the fourth quarter. We know St. Louis Setford will have to punch this one in to its clutch score.
Do you want to let anyone know listening in the area that a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued, so we could see some changes here in this game. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that for you.
Hickman down to the 1.5 yard line. Couldn't quite make it in, so put him down for a gain of 1. as we will go to
Nice little stop there. Looks like by McKeel again. Going to be second goal going into the fourth
We'll
quarter.
take a break. When we come back, it'll be fourth quarter time on the Thunderbird.
Little sports update here. Connor Sutton placed first in the junior high division of the cross country. He ran in a 9:52. Connor Sutton got first.
Obviously, Jeff wasn't listening. Oh, that. Oh, so it goes over the top.
Yeah, we'll get overridden. Doesn't matter. Watch your toe. Watch your toe. Brent texted us, but I missed what it was. I got in a thunderstorm warning we may break in. Will you take a break next week? He may be interrupted by EAS.
We'll be able to hear if they break in right now. Now would be the time to.
You want to come back after this?
Welcome back to Dunning, Nebraska, as we are headed to the fourth quarter. 12 minutes up on the clock. We've been in contact with some more of our team back in Broken Bow, and they're letting us know that that weather is in fact moving into the area where Kevin told you about the warning, and we might be hearing some word back from our station as it looks like they're going to go back out onto the field. They're having to run all the way down here to the other side of the field for a second. I thought they were leaving the field because of the weather. But they're going down there so that St. Joseph can try to punch this one in. High formation again for the Knights. Zuderburn going to pitch it out to Hickman. Hickman almost wrapped up on the kill, and really doing a good job rallying to the ball.
Hickman goes to the right side. One Loop Wolves are right all over
That
it.
was one
Going to be third
really
goal.
nowhere to go. Hickman doing a good job of just getting through the first attempt to tackle, but swarming the ball to this twin loop, and just how that works sometimes. Third is still short, and you look back at that backfield. This is kind of a who wants to score touchdown type of a situation, but twin loop trying to hold that line.
St. Louis Sedford, third and goal from the 3. Same formation. Hickman goes forward and he's towards back. I hope his legs got through there. He's hopping right up. It was a really awkward looking play.
Hickman up the middle again. Twin Loop staying tough though. Fourth and goal.
1-yard line. So we're going to have fourth down and goal from the 1. I wonder who they're going to give it to.
I don't know.
I mean, Hickman has really been featured a lot tonight, but so it's good for oh my gosh. We'll see what St. Joseph really looks to do here.
Okay. Okay. Might just sneak it and push
And it is the sneak. The corner didn't even get a swing.
Reese Zuderburn right up the middle for a Samuel Sedford touchdown.
Scores another 6 with 10:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. It is 44-0. St. Joseph on top of Loup as we make the 2-point conversion. If you are looking for some weather coverage during the next break that we take, Anderson is in the KBBN studios and will give us an update right here on the KBBN. In to attempt the extra point is Alvaro. And he had about 25 extra yards.
Alvaro kicks the trigger for the extra point.
Goes to 45-0. St. Louis Sedford on top of Twin Loop. And we're listening to the Thunderbird KBBN. We'll take it back to the studios for a weather update before more football action. Take it away, Matt.
Linebackers are going to be bailing on that jet, and also he's going to have to come back with a full tackle play.
The kick was muffed a little bit. Comes back to the right side.